Hi, my name's Daryl, and here's the Toyota news for November 1st. So Toyota is demonstrating two concept cars at SEMA this year, and they are pretty much blowing everybody's minds, mine included. I have a Jeep Wrangler. I've had it for probably about 6 months or so, and I've always wanted that kind of open concept off-road vehicle, and I just never thought Toyota was ever really going to do it. You know, I have my RAV4 Prime and I just love it, but you know, I really wanted to do the off-roading thing. I really wanted to have that convertible and just that cool factor that comes with the Jeep Wrangler. And now Toyota has come out with these two concept cars. So I've been also looking for a truck. And so first of all, they unveiled this throwback 4Runner surf concept automobile, which kind of akens back to the original 4Runner that was in California, and surfers would use it for, you know, driving down the coast and have their surfboards in it in the back. And so this is the vehicle, and it's really pretty amazing. I actually think this is not very likely to actually come to consumers because they just kind of chopped off the back, but it still looks great. Now, I'm at the Toyota press room webpage, so you can go to toyota.com or just do a search for Toyota news releases, news for Toyota, and you'll get to this page where you can find out this information yourself. So this is what I'm looking at. But they also do have a YouTube channel, so you can also subscribe to their YouTube channel, and they have that similar content. Sometimes they have additional content on their YouTube channel. So this was basically the 4Runner concept, this one right here. And let me just play just a little bit of this. It's pretty amazing.
This thing is spectacular. I love it. I can't wait to see it with the roof suspended.
Yeah, I really like the colors in the dash.
I think people are going to.
And that is a pretty cool look right there. That's pretty amazing. So anyway, check that out on the Toyota's YouTube channel. You can see the link to it that I have right here. Now, the more important one, and I think the one that might actually have a chance of getting built, is the LandCruiser. So this thing is just amazing. So here's what the concept vehicle kind of looks like right here. And so it's got the lights, it's got a winch, it's got lights in the front, it's got molly panels in the back, you know, kind of that sport back look. Oh my, those huge tires, look at that. So yeah, that also is on the newsroom as well. So this is the latest one. This one just came out today, actually. And here is just a little bit of the video of the LandCruiser concept.
Opportunity. You know, we had this idea of functionality. We had the idea of open air.
So that open air experience that you're seeing right there, that's similar to the Jeep Wrangler Skytop One Touch, where basically the roof just kind of comes back. It's a convertible, sort of. It's actually a soft top that comes back like that. That's a similar concept that they're using for this vehicle. And then the back is kind of open. But I mean, look at that. Is that just amazing? Let me continue.
Air had this early concept of you need some open storage, and it was.
So we've got a swinging tailgate for the tire right there, and then we also got a tailgate we got a swinging carrier for the tire, and then we also got a tailgate that drops down. And look at all that space in the back. Oh, that's just amazing. I mean, if Toyota made this, oh my God, I would buy one of these things in a heartbeat. So just play a little bit more of the video.
Was taking those ideas and slowly putting them into what the concept is today. When you removed the entire structure, the entire roof.
So anyway, I'd invite you to go to the press room, or just go to the Toyota YouTube page, or just go to your favorite YouTuber that talks about Toyota content, and he's going to have a lot to say about that as well. I think this might actually have a chance at getting built. I don't know how much Toyota would charge for it, but yeah, these things would go, it'd be a waiting list for these things for sure. So the next news, and this is something I'm familiar with, I have a RAV4 Prime, and I usually take create a lot of RAV4 Prime content, but I'm starting to also create content basically on Toyota news. And here is a website. This is Motor One website, and this is everything they know about the brand new RAV4 and the RAV4 Prime. There's nothing really new here. I think they did update their renderings. They had a different rendering a little while ago. So you can see that it has a little bit more of a boxy look to it, kind of more trapezoidal, like the new Toyota Tacoma and also the Sequoia. So this is the kind of the front view, and I'll put that on full screen so you can check that out. There's the rear view of it, and I really like the look. I hope Toyota make something similar to this. I mean, I love the way the RAV4 looks currently, but I think this just adds a little bit more to the boxier appearance of it, so I really like it. And this is what it looks like full screen, and they've got a couple of different renderings right here that we can see. Yeah, so I really like it. I mean, it's just a guess by them, so you don't really know if that's exactly what it's going to look like. I don't think there's going to be very many other changes, no other really new news here. I think for the most part, the new RAV4 is going to be hybrid only or plug-in hybrid, and they're also talking about maybe have a totally electric EV-based drivetrain. I would imagine that the hybrid, it's going to be similar in the engine, probably the same engine, same batteries, but they might upgrade the batteries a little bit to give it a little more horsepower. As well as in the Prime, they might put a little bit larger battery in there, and they might also make it a little bit more powerful. But for the most part, I think people are pretty happy with performance of both the hybrid and as well as the Prime. And so, you know, there's not a whole lot to gain there in regards to, you know, picking up more customers because they're great cars currently as they are. So hopefully Toyota just makes a couple little tweaks here and there and makes them even better. The last bit of news, I talked about this a couple of days ago with the Lexus TX and the Toyota Grand Highlander. They had a production stop a while ago, and then they had a recall for the side curtain airbags. And I did report that production or manufacturing was likely going to start soon. I was watching Kirk Kiffles. I don't know if I'm saying his last name correctly, but he did report. He's got a lot more inside information than I do, but he did report that I think it was just today or yesterday that manufacturing actually had started again for both of those vehicles. I think they were manufacturing like 2 days a week, and then they were going to bump that up maybe in another month or so to 3, and then 4, and then finally to full production here, you know, maybe in a couple months. So that's good news to get those vehicles back on the road again and to get to full manufacturing again. So I'm really excited to hear about that. So I follow Kirk Kiffles quite a bit. He does a whole bunch of Japan-related content, Japan cars, and he was talking about Toyota sports cars, and they're going to be updating them relatively soon, which includes both the Supra, the MR2, and the Celica. And so, yeah, they're talking about the Supra having, I think it was the Supra, I think a V8 turbocharged or something like that. I think that both the MR2 and the Celica were going to have 4-cylinder turbos in there, probably around 400 horsepower. But I'd invite you to take a look at that video where, you know, Toyota hasn't given up on internal combustion engine sports cars. So it's really exciting to see that, and to see Toyota not giving in, you know, to just making EVs. They're really a smart company. Not everybody wants a full EV. Not all countries have the infrastructure, and not everybody's ready for a full EV. So they say when the demand is there for EVs, then they'll start making and producing and manufacturing a whole bunch of EVs. So I applaud, you know, Toyota for making a smart move there and focusing, you know, really on hybrids, and hopefully soon a lot more plug-in hybrids as well. So this is Daryl with the Toyota News for November 1st, and I hope to see you in the next video again very soon.